Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. That is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that I usually use my Radley Valentine decks. I will be using one this time. This is my Angel Tarot cards. It'll give us our main message. I'm going to pull one card from my Waite Rider traditional tarot deck. I'll also be pulling again my crystal energies from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. Whatever needs to come through, comes through. Also, too, remember a couple of things. If a card comes up reversed, it's a little extra energy. So, just know that it has a little more meaning to it. Also, too, when I speak about higher power, that is your guardian angel, your spirit guide, your voice of the universe, whoever that is for you. Okay? That is for you. Now, I am going to use my Osha Zen Tarot cards just to give us a little bit of an overview. We are in Mercury Retrograde. It will be retrograde until the 18th, I believe. And then the post-shadow will continue. I think it's until the 30th or the 31st of October. All of this, there's a lot of Libra energy going on. We want to watch the second because something's going on. You know that Venus is in Scorpio, but there's something where Venus and Scorpio and Pluto. So there's some interesting energies there. Scorpio, very intense. Venus, goddess of love, relationships. Pluto has a very extra energy there. So, there could be some, I don't know, there could be something that just kind of, secrets come out, things explode, things type of energy with the relationships. So just be leery, be wary of the second and relationships. Okay? So let's go on, and we're just going to pull 3 cards, and generally I use these cards as advice cards. So, when I do my long readings, I'll say, Osha Zen, what advice can you give us? So let's see what we have here. We're going to adjust the camera just a touch. There we go. So we can actually see what we have here. Well, I never know if these are reversed. I can tell you that they're all the same way. So let's see what we have here. First card. Okay, these are all reversed. Now, here we have 10. This is all about rebirth. This is all about new beginnings, new starts. But again, this is something that is, it's a spiritual rebirth. A lot of this time right now has a lot of spiritual energy going on. So however you manage that. But, there's the beast, there's the lion. The lion is a little bit on the, on the wild side. But then there is, I don't know, is this Pan? Is this, there's a being that's using its flute. And remember, music soothes the savage beast. But this is all about rebirth. Now the numbers, and remember, numbers have a lot of meaning to it also. So I tell you to basically copy down the numbers, especially for your sign, put them in your search browser, throw angel numbers behind. And some people like to look at the numbers in gematria also, and then see what the message is. Sometimes the numbers can be reversed. So here we have a 10, transition, new beginnings, new start, moving on. But again, this rebirth has, there's the energies. The energies are quite big. The energies are quite colorful. And yet at the same time, the spirit is being brought to another. So is this a separation? I don't know. I feel a lot of calmness and peace from the piper. And yet at the same time, the lion looks like he wants to start roaring. But then they're coming from, I don't know, these camels. And there is the gray. So something's happening. There is a lot of energy pulling us up. I do want us to be very careful, especially going into, as we move further and further towards that thinning of that veil between the light and the dark, because I know we had the fall equinox, and that's about balance between light and dark, but I do feel that we are again, you are part of the light. We need to keep our thoughts, words very positive, because that other darkness type of energy wants to try to consume. All right, let's go on here. Okay, that again is reversed. Here we have morality. Morality, this kind of reminds me, if we were going to be using, if this was going to be the our weight rider, then this would be, to me, the Hierophant. This would be the one that's kind of being very rigid and locked in, not wanting to, actually not wanting you to have the rebirth. So there, again, I kind of feel that there's going to be a conflict, and maybe more so on that second. At the second, between a lot of the people, we're in major ascension types of energy. We keep moving forward and forward, and yet at the same time we feel the struggle. We feel the struggle. We feel like, something wants to keep pulling us back. And that's where morality comes in. And I'm not saying, yes, we want to do what is right, but this morality is very strict. It's very locked in. It's very rule oriented. It's more about the rules than doing what is right. Okay? So let's see what this one, and this one then will be reversed, so we will flip it. We are the world. We are the world. So a lot of that has to do with the Wheel of Fortune. We are in this together. We have a 10. So we have a 1010, or you can look at it as a 0101. Sometimes the zeros drop off and it's a 11. But we are the world. We are in this together. I do feel like there's going to be a conflict between the souls, the spirits that are that are going more into the ascensions, that are, I don't know if you've been hearing about like the third, fourth, fifth dimension type of energies here. And many of you, because I can't, you talk to me and tell me this, many of you have been feeling these changes and these, you've been feeling and seeing it within yourself. So again, there is, again, against the people, the energies that are very locked into whatever and it doesn't have to be, we're not talking necessarily about government rules. We're talking about what they believe to be. It's like my way or the highway. But again, there is the reminder, we are the world. We are in this together. However, this is also the Wheel of Fortune. Things have to move forward. Things have to change. And we will be doing this all together. Mercury retrograde, as I've told you many times before, I do believe has a lot of karmic, I don't want to say balance, because when we're totally balanced, then everything's negated. Everything is, it's like, why are we going, why do anything? But it is karmic rewards, sometimes karmic punishments also. But I do feel like the universe wants to give blessings. So it kind of depends on where we're at and what we want to, how we want to receive. So let's get started with our readings. Hello, my Pisces. How are you? Well, let's see what this weekend has in store, what the energies are going to be like. I do think I saw you kind of irritating Libra a little bit this weekend. So if you have somebody that's in your family, your life, whoever that's Libra, I don't know, be gentle. Okay? Okay. Let's see what we have for my Pisces with these cards. 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, here we go. First card. Unity. Oh my gosh. Scorpio got unity too. I'm never a big fan of this card, except for you with this. I feel like you're going to be breaking away from what you think you're supposed. It's okay. Unity, first of all, a 5 has change energy, positive or negative. Let's just get all that out of the way. Archangel Sandalphon is believed to have been Elijah. Unity has a lot of rigidity to it. This is the Hierophant. This is, also looking into some legal areas too. Now, if it is legal, I do not do legal, so I'm going to tell you to talk to your lawyer about that, okay? Because in many ways, with Sandalphon, I feel like you're going to be stepping outside of the rules, not necessarily the law rules, the rule of law. I'm not saying that, but maybe what people expect of you, you're going to surprise them. And actually, I think you're going to surprise them in a good way. Kind of like they might be like, oh, what is Pisces going to think? And you're just going to be, you know what? Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. You might have actually a lightening of your spirit. Now, Unity, and again, Archangel Sandalphon, this is about traditional ways. Now, it does not mean, though, that you are going to break totally away from traditional ways. If you have family traditions, but it's going to bring more, it's not going to necessarily be rule-oriented as much as it is like family traditions. Oh, we all eat together on Sundays. It's going to be more of a love tradition. I feel like this Unity for you, my Pisces, is going to be breaking away from the rules and doing things more out of love. Okay? Does that make sense? 'Cause that's a little different than what I normally even say with this one. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. I feel like this is, yes, I might have, I might be doing this out of tradition, but it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same as the rigidity isn't there. Okay, the rigidity isn't there. There's a bending. There's a lot of love here. Okay, let's see what this next card has. The 10 of Earth. And again, so we have a 5, 10. 10's transition. 10 is also 2 5, so we can look at it that way. Earth energy is our Capricorn, our Taurus. It's also our Virgo. Very solid home, job, career. There is a lot. This is happy home. This is happy life. Again, even though with this, I'm feeling like this is going to be a very compassionate energy for you this weekend. There's going to be a lot of loving energy for you this weekend. There's going to be a lot of caring energy for you also. Now, the thing is about this, the more you give, the more it comes back to you. It may be a little bit hard for you. There may be people that aren't necessarily as appreciative. But I'm going to tell you that for this weekend, my Pisces, if you're around people, like that are going to be a little irritating to you, shower them with love. It doesn't mean you have to be a doormat. It doesn't mean that you have to accept bad behavior. I'm not saying that. But shower them with love. Shower them with your love, because I feel like you can make major changes in a relationship this weekend just by, if they say something, like a child going, I hate you. And then the Pisces parent saying, okay, I hear you. I love you. Okay. So it's like counter the bad with the good. All right. However that's going to work. I do want to know what this is about, my Pisces. So 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security. Finding magic in the little things in life. So I do feel for you, my Pisces, that you need to laugh more this weekend too. Okay? I like this. I do like this for you. Next card, reversed. Strong stuff. Balance. Okay, so there could be your Libra there if you're going to be with a Libra. Now it's interesting too because this is a 5. So we have a 14. So there's the 10 plus 4. We talked about the 10. 4 has stability. 4 has leadership and organization. But if you add the 1 and 4 together, it becomes a 5 again. So you could look at it as a 5, 10, 5. You could look at it as sometimes you drop the 0, so it could be 5, 1, 5. Or this could also be, 5, 10, 14, or it could be 4, 1, 10, 5 also. So remember, reverse them, play with them a little bit. But balance, this is Archangel Zadkiel, and this is about creating. So if somebody is putting the negative on you, take it and send back the positive, even if you don't necessarily feel it. Sometimes they say it's like, fake it till you make it. And sometimes, if you're getting the stuff and you just, because my Pisces, you are an empath. You can feel these things very strongly. And this is one of those times that you just have to kind of like, and you just have to send back the love. Okay? So balance is the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. I wonder if that's who's got the Libra in their life. Because it might be that you just have to say, yes, I understand, Libra. I do. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you lots of love. I will tell you that'll probably tick off Libra, but you know what? that can be kind of fun in itself. Anyway, I did not say that. I did not say that. Anyway, let's go on. We're going to use these just to see one card. I don't use these cards together, but ooh, so now we have a 15. So we do have a lot of 5 energy here. So now we have what's the devil. So we've talked about what the 15, we talked about 1, we talked about 10, we talked about 5s. The devil is about facing fears and letting go. Okay? So whatever this is going on, it does look like by responding with love, by responding with caring, there is a lot, you might be feeling things that are, whereas you would come out fighting more, or you would come out pushing back more in an angry way. The devil is about fear, and whether or not you let fear control you. I'm not saying that we're never going to have fear, because yes, there's righteous fear around. If an animal is coming at me, I'm going to be fearful of it. But again, there's so many things that we can be afraid of that aren't reality. Okay, so this is looking at what's our fears and facing our fears and escaping our fears. So this in itself is an extremely interesting energy here. But again, I'm going to tell you to respond with love. Respond with love. And if you look at this card closely, this pentagram is all off-centered, so it's not balanced. And remember, we're being told to keep balance. And then also, too, and this is also the card that would be right before. These are major arcana cards, and this would be 14 and then 15. This is also being trapped and chained by our fears. So this is let go. And if you look, those chains, you can slip them. But some people would rather live with the devil they know than go to some place that they, then choose freedom. So that's real interesting for you. This could have something to do with maybe, that Venus, Scorpio, and Pluto thing. So there could be some heightened emotions also. It could also be that how you respond, again, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome, that's not the good thing either. So interesting. I do want to know what that means for you, my Pisces. Okay, let's go on. Let's see what we have with the crystal energy. So again, best words of advice: respond with love. Stay calm, deep breath, respond with love. And it might be fear of breaking out of what has been a norm for you also. Maybe they've been expecting, whoever they be, maybe, you're always expected to respond a certain way, and now this is a time that you do something different. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have for my Pisces here. Reversed. Smoky quartz. Well, okay. This helps to dispel negative energy. I like that. That would be good for that. Home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. So that's interesting in itself too, because I think Scorpio got that. I'm not sure, but I think so too. So the water energies need to dispel the negative energy. Okay, my Pisces. Don't let the devil worry you at all, because this is facing fears and throwing off the chains that bound you. Okay? Now, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, keep my channel moving and keep it growing. Thank you. No matter what this old world throws at us, my Pisces, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.